Even when I'm not making videos, I'm still going through stuff and double checking everything. I found a Thundercats playset piece stuck in the lava mountain from Power Lords. Then I found extra pieces stuck in this set that I can sell for like $50 each. We're still waiting to find the rest of the Night Force vehicles. These are all extra accessories, hopefully. There's just so much to go through. And there's just so much time. Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. But we are getting through stuff. Look at that empty space. I love it. Speed Racer. Oh, my God. We've already talked about Speed Racer multiple times. The only movie I saw 3 times in the theater. And this is from Japan. And I was so happy. I saw one showing in Japan that I bought Japanese packaged Hot Wheels. Snake Oiler. We have the Mach 5 and a little bit more difficult to find, the Delilah. Super sweet. We found a previous video, an entire shipping box full of Speed Racer cars. Most of them were selling for about $10 each, and I decided at that point it was okay to keep like a couple pieces and let everything go, because it was a great movie. It really is a fantastic, well done movie, ahead of its time, because nobody really appreciated it for what it was. That being said, the sales of the toy line were absolutely dismal. A lot of it was blown out on sale. Then I was like, hell yeah, I'll pick up all this stuff. And I did. And I probably paid 50 cents each. They probably retailed at $1+ each. And now most average is 10. Delilah goes for about 20 because she's from the final series. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. If I let everything go and keep like 2 Japanese package pieces and a couple of the figures here and there, that'd be fine. We're not taking up space with this stuff, but all the US ones in that shipping case, oh yeah, we're totally letting all that stuff go. But of course, the moment I want to put them up and sell them, the moment I list them for $1 lower than everybody else is, then they don't sell anymore. I can't sell them. It's like a weird thing where everybody else gets the price but you. The moment you put yours up for sale, then it's like, oh no. eBay is a strange place. Isn't that right, Ralph? I keep calling him Raphael, and on Whatnot, the guys that's yelling at me is just like, stop calling him Raphael. It's Ralph or Raphael. So this is pretty cool. It's a pretty clean shape with the original tag. It says Ace. Ace is the place to be. Yep, Ace Novelty, 1989. Jesus Christ. When you talk to people about 1989 now, they look back at it like almost like 1929. It's so far gone in the past. That's just crazy. So, yeah, these are probably worth about $10. It's one of those things where a lot of the oddball plush and novelty items that were made huge amounts of novelty stuff for Ninja Turtles. A lot of it's still around in various unused condition, case finds over the years. I mean, Valentine's, I mean, seriously, they just find hordes and hordes of that stuff. So I wouldn't doubt it's worth that much. Tiger Force missile for the Rattler, the Tiger Rat for no reason. And then we have, why is it bending a little? Oh, it's just the lid. Okay, got me all pissed off for a moment. How do we display this, right? Oh, that's probably a question that Hasbro should have figured out a long time ago. How do they display this? Do they have to all be in a giant box set? Granted, that is a pretty cool box, though. So, Indiana Jones Hasbro 30th anniversary set. This thing caused me a lot of damn drama. So I have happy memories that I bought this, but then I'm also a little bit sad. So here we have 6 figures. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set. Sorry for the bad lighting. We got Indy, Lost Ark, Marion, Tote, Sapitipo, German Mechanic, and Indy German Uniform. These were the final figures for the Hasbro line that was never produced. I had a contact in China with test shot samples with no accessories, unpainted, and I was selling them like hotcakes. They weren't cheap. The guy knew they were unproduced, but I had like 10, 12 sets of these. I think I was getting like $2,500 a set for each one, for each set of 6. And I remember, and it's kind of sad, the last set I sold for full price, like $2,500, went to a person on the West Coast, And a week or 2 weeks later, after he bought them, Hasbro announces this box set. And the guy writes me, he's like, can we cancel the deal? And I'm like, no. So I get wary about some of the newer prototypes that the companies just go right back and just, reissue it. It's just, it's tough, man. So I bought this. I still collect the series. I can let go of a lot of my Star Wars stuff, but this Indiana Jones stuff, Hasbro really did an amazing job producing the quality, the details, posability of these 3 3/4 inch figures. They're fantastic. So I don't really want to let this piece go. I think it runs about $400 now, which is pretty cool. But it's just one of those things, man. I'm not. I just put it, I'm fine. Don't sell it. It's just other things can be sold before I sell that puppy, man. But I did keep a pile of the first. I think I had, thankfully, one set left of the prototypes after that. And the Chinese guy, he knew the jig was up on that. And for collectors of the Indiana Jones line, there is a unproduced Indiana Jones. I forgot what movie it's from. And the German truck driver was never produced. And that figure got to test shot samples, but Hasbro didn't issue that one. So there's just still a couple interesting items out there for the Hasbro collectors. Then we have our Night Force APC Scrambler that fell off because of ghosts. What the hell, man? Nothing broke, thank God. But I mean, if you look at this, it was up here. You can't get that back tire on the lip of the shelf, but it was fine. It was stable. I wasn't moving around. And during that video, if you guys saw, it just completely rolled off by itself and just slammed, a pretty good distance on the ground. If you look at this side, it wants to roll off, and then with that curve of the front of the vehicle, it just leads it into falling off. So we have to get it off of here now, clearly. Very expensive vehicle. This stuff was always collected. Even like the early 2000s, Night Force vehicles were valued. Well, the Scrambler at that point was like loose complete with the steering wheel and both straps, which are hard to find. It was like $85. And I think I last looked at this thing. It was like $400 now. We're at a point now where we're looking at that. I'm saying that's a pretty damn cool piece. But is it a $400 damn cool piece? I mean, nobody knew like the toy market would ever be this crazy. So when I collected all this stuff, I was just enjoying myself. It was not about the money so much. It was, this stuff's fun. And then the markets got higher and higher and crazier. And then you're sitting on stuff and you're kind of like, maybe I should let a few things go. That being said, it's time for what was that? More stuff falling. The Funship. Oh, hold on. The Funship. Fantastic flying. Now, you may laugh, but yeah, this is the one I had as a kid. I got it at some garage sale when I was like 8. And I took it over to a store called Wennicke's when I was a kid. They filled it up full of air, and I took it to a park, and I flew it around, and I was into that. I don't think it's in the box anymore. I don't even know why we have this anymore. It was a fun time, but like, I don't think anyone cares. I'm curious if it's in there. Oh, we're losing more toys. No. I would be surprised to find out this Funship is in here. Those are very, very excited people. It's like they've never seen a blimp before or anything that's ever flown, ever. You're just like, oh my God, that's creepy. I mean, the guy who drew this stuff, he really liked teeth. Really liked teeth. I mean, like, if this is mid-80s, let's just assume he was in Vietnam, most likely, and he was collecting teeth, and that's where his obsession came from. I'm just guessing, people. I'm just guessing. Well, look at that. We actually have the remote, and we have the lower part. I guess the balloon did get destroyed in my childhood. The pilot's handbook, thank God. Thank God. Now I can learn to fly. So if anyone says, we have the pilots aboard the plane are unconscious, does anyone know how to fly? I'm like, yes, I've read my fantastic flying Funship's pilot handbook. They'd be like, I don't know what that is, sir, but you get in that cockpit. And I'd be like, we're dead anyways, so I might as well fly it. So anyways, I'll let this piece go. Even if it's for free, it just needs to get out of here, man. That's how it is. So it was good childhood memories, but like as an adult, I really don't need stuff like that. Hey, look at that. A whole shelf disappeared. What else we got cooking in here? More Galoob Micro Machine. Look at that. That is a cool playset. Oh my god, that actually is pretty cool. So I had a Cloud City, I think I bought at the same time from Toys R Us, and that one sold for, I think, 50, 60. It's already been shipped off to, I think, Canada or the UK. This one's pretty cool, though, because Cloud City is like a play set. It's a city, but this is a spaceship. This is the Rebel Transport. Hell yeah. God, again, love that artwork. Trying to analyze. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the artwork a little too hard. I'm like, okay, the ship's flying above. But what the hell is going on down here? And like, oh no, they're trying to show you all the things that are in the playset. That is a really, really open space. That is an incredibly obscene amount of open space for your bridge. What the hell is going on? There's one guy standing around a tube in the middle, a couple guys having a drunken party on the screen over there, and then two guys here. That's all empty. And where the hell is this aboard the ship? Look at all the windows. Like, I don't see any of this crap. Stop it. Stop it. I'd like to overanalyze stuff. It's just, I have a problem like that, man. This is a more difficult set to find in general. The final series included the Rebel Troop Transport, the Cloud City, the Slave One. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just hard to get. I can let it go. It's a wonderful piece, but as I said, I just can't keep the world here. I also love that. I keep looking at the vehicles. I'm talking slower and slower. And I'm like, wait, okay, you're in the command bridge. You're that big. But the X-Wing is only that big? Who in the hell is flying it? A freaking hamster? Yeah, I have problems overanalyzing. But that's still pretty cool. A little dent on top. But yeah, I can just let it go. I mean, these are the things, too. If for some reason in the future I want to go back and collect Star Wars Micro Machines still sealed like this set and all the other ones being displayed down here, you can pick them up. You can pick them up any day of the week on eBay. They're always going to be available. Some stuff like pre-production, high-end rare toys, some specific, like you can't get the Lava playset from Power Lords that easy. There's very, very few of these available. And that's why I'm going to hold on to that piece, because just I like it, but I will have a very hard time getting it. And those things usually go up in value. And we'll wrap this video up with Biker Mice from Mars. Dum, bum, bum. The Blazing Cycle. That's blazing. When they say blazing, they really mean like he's smoking up. Holy crap, the wheels really glow. They actually did. There are little lights that lit up when the wheels spun around. It was a great idea for Galoob. Biker Mice was a decently well done series. It is still well remembered of the 90s versus a lot of their shows are long gone. This is a non-action figure cycle. The figure aesthetic, you just like a ripcord like the Evil Knievel thing. They made the normal bikes available for the characters. But if you guys did not know, Galoob was going to make all three characters for the Blazing series. Those pieces got the hard copies hand painted, and they never produced them. And originally, the helmet here was going to be covered, and you couldn't see his face. Because, again, they have helmets with a visor, and you can't see their face. And then they sat back after the prototypes were made, and they were like, whoa, 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 whoa. You got to see his face, dude. You know, it looks like just an average motorcycle person with a tail. We need to, like, emphasize it's a mouse driving it. So it was a good call on their part. It is a successful line, as I already mentioned. The market's definitely jumped up. I probably bought this like garage sale or flea market for like $1 years ago. I don't have much packaged stuff, so I'm going to hold on to it. I think I actually only have this. I just realized I actually do have all three of the bikes still sealed, so that was pretty cool. Not the gift set, though. The gift sets are really super sweet. But yeah, again, the market for this stuff was so cheap. You'd go to toy shows and it'd be like $5 each carded. This would be $5, $10. And I picked up a little bit because it wasn't my strongest passion. The more of the 80s, early 90s was. But yeah, we'll hold on to that piece. We're going to hold on to something. We've been selling off way too much as it is. And that's where we're going to wrap up. But we are chewing through this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.